everyone, I'm Michelle and this is A Common Life. I'm a homeschooling mom of 5 kids ages 5 through 13 and we have been homeschooling for about 7 years. I wanted to start a series on my channel that was all about homeschool hacks and tips. Simple things in quick videos just to kind of help out the homeschool parent. So this is the first one and I just wanted to share with you something to help kind of inspire you on those difficult days or those rough patches in your homeschool. My very first tip is to write down your why. Why are you homeschooling? Why did you start this crazy journey with your family? Because it's not easy. It's really not. And there's just a lot involved when you're homeschooling your children. And so I think it's a really great idea to just sit down and write out why you decided to homeschool. And I'll be honest with you, your why will change, and it may even change within a calendar year. For us, the reason that we started homeschooling 7 years ago is not at all really the reason why we homeschool today, because the needs that we had back then are not the needs that we have right now. And so I know that that is something that I need to kind of update as I go through this journey of homeschooling. So either at the beginning of the school year or when you've made a big change in your homeschool, sit down and write down why. Why are you doing this? And maybe even write down some of the pros and cons, because I think it's great to be honest with ourselves and write down, the good things about it and the bad things about it, because nothing is perfect. Whether you homeschool, send your kids to public school or private school, or do a hybrid model like we do, whatever you do, there's going to be pros and cons, and that's just life. I mean, honestly, that's just life. And so I think it's really important to kind of write down why you homeschool and then the pros and cons, and that list will probably change over time as well. Take that piece of paper and put it somewhere where you're not going to forget. So maybe like in your dresser drawer or in your homeschool planner or somewhere where it will be safe and will not get lost. And then when you are going through a time where you're questioning, why in the world did we decide to homeschool? What were we thinking? If you get to that point, go ahead and pull out that piece of paper and read it and really kind of really think about what you wrote. Don't just read through it and then move on with your life. Really think about what you wrote down on that piece of paper. And then if there's things that you want to change, write those down. It may spark some ideas in your mind. As we are approaching those kind of winter blues, a lot of people really struggle in the months of January and February and even into March. They really struggle with just homeschooling in general. It can get really hard. And especially if you are stuck indoors, if you live in a cold climate, if you're stuck inside for long hours and it's darker out and it's just, it's not as much fun, honestly. It's fun when you can get out and go for a hike or play at the park or whatever it may be. It gives you a nice little break in your day. But when you can't do that, it gets hard and you kind of feel weighed down. So if you are feeling that way, pull out your why. Pull that out, look it over, and it will kind of refresh you a little bit. So that is my first tip that I wanted to share with you guys. Like I said, these videos are going to be nice and short. I just wanted to share some things that are either encouraging or practical with you as you are walking down this homeschool journey. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.